Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope it's going well for y'all. I'm sleepy. I did use, I have like a color mask for my hair, so I did use that the other night. I think it did brighten it up a bit. I gotta watch VOD footage. We'll be keeping track of my hair color and how it fades and brightens up over time. Just by skimming through the VODs. That's actually what I do with the clips I make on Twitch. Sometimes I go back and look at the other ones, and it's like a nice little hair color journey throughout. But yeah, we are going to be doing more Tears of the Kingdom. Originally, I wanted to have Korok's 100% completed by today. I've been working on the next video essay, as well as I had worked on an Elden Ring compilation and had a big work milestone, so I had gotten most of the video essay work done, thankfully, at the start of the month. I got a really big head start on it, but I still need to finish out the actual video footage pass and then do music pass, audio balancing pass, and a bit of a meme polish pass on it, so hopefully I'll have that done by sometime on Friday for subscribers, so I can get it out to subscribers extra early. It will still be coming out on YouTube on the 7th, but I will be out for Labor Day weekend. The next time, so we'll stream today, we'll stream Game Dev on Friday, and then we'll be back with more Tears of the Kingdom next Wednesday. So no Inzoi stream next week, no weekend streams. I will just be fully out of town for the long weekend. But yep, Tears of the Kingdom time. Hopefully we can get Korok's 100%ed, and I can still work on it off stream once I get this video done. So hopefully soon, maybe sometime next week. But we're gonna make more progress on it today. We're going to do Koroks that are kind of in central Hyrule, to kind of de-stress. I was a little hangry. I was a little grumpy last Tears of the Kingdom stream. We did a bit of a longer one on Sunday. And then we got to Hyrule Castle and there were just a ton that were like very difficult, for no real reason other than to just be difficult, that were getting to me and slowed down our progress a bit. So we're just gonna take it easy with, hopefully, I'm hoping some really easy Koroks to get to. I've been off stream handling the rest of the ones, trying to get the rest of the ones off in the west, because the Gerudo region and the Rito region and the mountains in between there, the highlands, are probably going to be where the rest of those, like, oh, I have to climb a mountain and then drop down the other side and then go back to get a Korok. The rest of those really tedious types of Koroks are, so I'm just gonna stick to doing those off stream for now. But yeah, it'll be a normal Wednesday. We'll do Korok collecting for about an hour and a half, then we'll swap over to some Mario Kart World, do a little bit of knockout tour to end the morning. So yeah, let's jump back into it. Let's see, how far are we now? I do think we have a decent amount of Koroks now. Let me pull up our percentage. 74% Koroks. So we're getting there. But that being said, let's go back to Central Hyrule. In fact, let's just go to the tower in the center of the map. where to go first. There are some more to the north that we can work our way towards. Yeah, let's do that first. I do want to see Waluigi. How is he not close enough? I really didn't leave him that far. Luigi. Like he's just right up there. What do you mean he doesn't know where I am? Luigi. Luigi. Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye. I meant to do a new pair of contacts, but I forgot. So I'll do that later. And it's raining. Excellent. How close do we gotta get to— I might as well have spawned in up here. Damn. Luigi. There he is. Absolutely ridiculous behavior. Come here. Come here, yeah. Alright. Now, let's go korok hunting. I really wish they had more harness options because it feels like you definitely need them for not even just Koroks, but there's a lot of like little side quest things you need them for. But they only come in like one style. And that's kind of a bummer when you want to dress up your horsies all different. And then you gotta like switch off of them and all of that nonsense. I always kept expecting to find like different versions of the towing harness, but never did. Like a little royal saddle version where it has like the little embroidery from the royal saddle on it. But it's still a towing harness. That would have been awesome. Oh, we're getting a blood moon. Is it really that late? I guess it's the I guess it's the normal time. I have gotten a few emergency blood moons that have occurred. Just all the teleporting around and grabbing Koroks seems to be a stressor on the game. Oh, I like how you see the Sky Islands when it does that. Ow. I'm trying to set— I've been— all the random enemy spawns. I get it, and they're needed for the game. But oh my gosh, these guys are just such a pain. Oh, I'm trying to get anything done. Go! Go! What are you doing? Go! Okay, we need to go dead south. No. I wonder if the Blood Moon mechanic will ever come back to another Zelda game. Or, like, not even just... It could be lore-wise, like, the Blood Moon's just a thing that happens in Zelda games now, as an additional kind of staple of the series. Oops. I hear you. Oh. Or it could be something similar. I'm mainly wondering if the mechanic of we have a very large map, we're gonna have to reset it every once in a while and come back into play. Because again, I don't think the next Zelda game will be a direct sequel to Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think it'll... I think we're going to get new incarnations of Link and Zelda, therefore the next Zelda game will be different. I do think they aren't going to fully throw away the open world aspect, though. So it's a question of, like, how it... Like, what is the character of that gonna look like? So some sort of similar mechanics probably necessary. But yeah, I can see it going either way. It'd be nice to be like, yeah, this is just a thing that repeats throughout Hyrule now, even if it was an earlier game. Show, like, the early versions of the Blood Moon. But it also probably needs to rebrand just to be a little different so people aren't like, oh my god, they're just repeating the same thing. I hate video games, you know? It probably needs a little variety to it. I also think the fun thing about the Blood Moon was the first time it ever happens to you in one of these games. It's very, like, unexpected and very, like, intimidating, and then, it has a lot of power if you're in the middle of a boss fight. But after that, it just kind of, it does lose its spark and you're like, oh, it's just the game resetting. It's just kind of a game mechanic to you and not really too punishing environmental-wise, not really too exciting either. I think the most exciting part is when you notice, spoilers, but Zelda in the cutscene, that ain't her. So then when you defeat her, then you don't see them in that cutscene anymore. So I think that's the most exciting part that they did for this game to make it different, which I do appreciate. But again, once you're this many hundreds of hours into it, it starts to lose a bit of the spark. Give me the korok. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Let's see what you next. Let's go down. Let's just keep going south. Like, look how nice this is. No mountains to climb. No mountains to climb while it's raining. This is... I will be calm and collected while looking for koroks today. Oh, we both missed. As you were, sir. He's not gonna follow me, is he? He's not gonna follow me that long. Yeah. Definitely in one of these trees up here. Oh, it's that over there. Oops. Oh, is it? Hi. I'm literally just trying to... Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. That's nice. I've got little lads to collect. Get out of here. Oh! Yeah. Whew. So why do I still hear the music? Luigi almost died again. There he is. Another korok in need of Uber. Hi. What are you scared of? This is a horse. Oh, that's a shame. Welcome aboard. Where your friend at? Oh. There's just something so soothing about horseback riding in games. Maybe I need to do a video on that. Be like, I'm not a horse girl, but. So I was going to do a fantasy life video next, but while making this Sonic retrospective, it's because I'm going back and referencing a lot of papers that I wrote in college. And my final college paper, I reread it the other night fully, and it actually, you know, it ain't half bad. Some stuff I think actually aged really, really well in it. So I'm kind of tempted just to do, I worry that I don't want it to feel like a low effort video if I'm just like reading a script that I made in 2021. But also, I wouldn't mind more time on the Fantasy Life video because I have been playing so much Zelda recently. This has been kind of my cozy game instead of Fantasy Life, unfortunately. And I think I've already missed the peak Fantasy Life like engagement window, so videos coming out well after its release anyway. So like waiting till the holiday season. I wouldn't mind waiting till the holiday season and being like, well, if you're getting a Switch 2 this holiday, this is a game you could pick up. And getting that type of engagement with it. I was going to do like a bunch of game reviews for the December video, but now I'm like, well, I'll do that. I'll work on that in December, and then I should release that in January at the start of the year. Just in case some stuff drops in December that I want to cover. But yeah, I'm kind of considering pushing the Fantasy Life video back again, but then, to make it a little more unique than just a Fantasy Life review also, I do want it to be like the other videos where I take a concept that I find unique and kind of break it down into pieces. But maybe I'll do like a... Maybe I'll read through that video essay for next month. Or that old essay, and translate it into a video essay for next month. Oh my gosh, Luigi, you're being a pain. Why is it raining? Man, even the weather apps on Zelda have it wrong. Why is it raining and it's telling me it's sunny on here? I don't believe it. But that's what my actual weather app's been doing recently. Like, they just don't work anymore. And I realized a lot of funding got cut to national weather as well, so that's probably why. But yeah, we'll be like, no severe weather today at all, not even a chance. And I'll go out and it'll be like, you're going to die in approximately 2 seconds. And it's like the worst weather you've ever seen. Or it will be actively raining and it will just show like sunshine and stuff on your app. And it's like, what is happening? Oh, it's running. I think my favorite time that happened was when we were on our New York trip and it said like no chance. It said a chance of rain like the first day, so like we carried our rain jackets everywhere. Nothing. Not a drop of rain. And then it said completely sunny the next day, so I was like, alright. I even checked the day of and I'm like, alright, well, it must have passed, right? It did not. It did not pass. And it was just pouring rain. We didn't have umbrellas or anything. I don't know how I did not get severely sick from that. I do remember because we were, I think it was the Met. Yeah, the Met we went to go see. So there's a long line to get into there even if you have tickets. And yeah, it wasn't like we were the only ones, because again, it was a long line and everyone's weather's app broke, so like no one had rain jackets, no one had umbrellas, everyone was just standing there soaked, like with no cover, and you just had to walk around the museum afterwards like a wet dog. But yeah, I just remember getting back and needing to take like a really hot shower and then just like lay under the covers, like ugh. I think I was having a lot of health problems that day, but it was like our busiest day, so I didn't want to cave. But oh my god, I had to lay down afterwards. Just... I was like, ugh. But it's okay because I got a really good bagel the next day, so it was worth it. Like a banger bagel the next day. So I'm realizing I'm kind of leaving Luigi behind, but there's a lot of stuff really close in this area. We'll see if Luigi can find us. He probably won't be able to, but we'll see. We've got a traveling korok up here. I think. Allegedly, sir? So why am I using a normal broadsword? Oh, 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 bro. Stop, stop, stop. In this vicinity, oh my gosh, you're so quiet. Yeah, usually they make a little bit of sound. He's so quiet. Depressed korok. No. Okay, that's actually where we need to go anyway, so I like you. I'm gonna drop you really quickly. Yeah, that just works out better for us, logistics-wise. Perfect, perfect. If we're by the road, Luigi can... Yeah, he'll follow the road to get to us, right? Can I help y'all? Oh, we've got a big lad. No, I was trying to read you. Come back here, Luigi. No. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, I gotta get him away from Luigi, apparently. Oh my god. I know usually can wear off their armor, but we're gonna have to just blow them up. I hate using these though. There we go. Annoying! Annoying! Anyway. How may we be of service, sir? Where'd you go, Luigi? Oh. Right, this man just needs to cross the bridge. God, my contacts. Maybe I gotta take them out today. I feel them. I feel them. I hate those days where you can just feel your contacts. Okay, wait, your friend was over here, right? He didn't despawn, did he? Oh wait, I see the green. What's he doing over there? We're gonna get you over there. Ow! What the? All the random spawns, just leave me alone. Where is he? Oh, he's taking his time. still firing at me. That's crazy. Come here, little guy. Come here. Oh, I'd put him under the water for a bit. There we go. Now where the heck am I now? Okay, there's some more koroks over here we need to get. That's good. On the other side of the river, of course. I'm really looking forward to seeing this world built out, though. Hyrule Warriors. Which I hope we get a release date on that soon, because that's one of that and Tomodachi Life I think are our next unplanned day one plays. Because we know Kirby Air Riders. I'm gonna be playing that day one. That's just I'm absolutely gonna be buying that. And then I am going to do not a full playthrough probably, but I am going to play a lot of Pokemon Legends ZA when it comes out. So I am excited. But yeah, Prime 4 I also want to get. I don't know if I'll buy it day one, because I don't know when it's coming out yet. And we've talked about this on our Switch 2 streams before. It's like, it's harder to buy more than a video game a month nowadays. A video game a paycheck. But I'm definitely going to get it. It just depends on where its release date falls. And sometimes streaming first-person stuff too long on the channel makes me motion sick. So, I don't want to have a bad experience if we stream it. But we did stream Metroid Dread, and that's one of my favorite playthroughs we've done on the channel. So maybe one day, but yeah, I think our next, kind of like unannounced release date titles will be Tomodachi Life is absolutely going to be a huge playthrough on the channel. If we had the time, I wouldn't mind revisiting Miitopia a little bit, actually. But Tomodachi Life, absolutely expect to see more of it once we know when it's coming out. Why did you stop? Go, 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 go! There's some stuff around the bridge here. Hyrule Warriors, I would like hope we get a release date soon. I know they said this winter and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it'll be out by Christmas, maybe even November. Winter means like December through February. So the fact they didn't specifically say 2025 makes me feel like it's an early next year title. There's the korok. Aha. But I do want to do this 100% playthrough up to that, so that way Tears of the Kingdom is always fresh in our mind. Probably should re-beat the game and rewatch the memories. right before that game releases also, just to refresh us, because we have just been korok hunting and like shrine unlocking and deaths grinding for a while rather than actually doing anything story related. So we'll refresh ourselves, but I'm a big fan of the Hyrule Warriors games. And I do really, really love Tears of the Kingdom. Proceed upwards, huh? Oh, it's what are you doing up here? Yeah, that's great. Luigi he's just stopping there and staring. Disrespectful. You have no arrows. It's all mushrooms. I'll buy some bright caps though. Because I feel bad. Oh, now Luigi pulls up. Oh, there's a traffic. What are you doing? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My, my horse is crazy. It's not his fault. He's died like every other stream. Let's see. Do we go for more in the Hyrule area? Or do we just keep... Let's keep going south. Oh my gosh, they passed us. Gotta go grocery store shopping. But I'm hoping they have some like pumpkin spice. We're looking for something a little more like savory than sweet. I'm hoping for some like muffin mix. Oh my god, all my weapons are all my weapons are metallic? All my weapons are metallic. That's cool. I guess we'll carry you. Get off the- I did not tell you to go on the rock! It's always storming. Ah! Though we should stop and rest and also buy more arrows the next kind of like opportunity we get. I'm not sure when the next little bit of safety will arrive, but I think we're sticking to a lot of main roads right now. It should be soon. This isn't it. Hello? Thank God it stopped. I'll take these bird eggs. Thank God it stopped raining. months from Lamal. Happy 20 months. The big 2-0. Simultaneous W and L. Yeah, that's the intention. That's the intention. It's cringe, but also, when you're aware it's cringe, is it cringe anymore? How long has like the keep calm and something something on been a thing? Even? I feel like it's been around my whole life, but I'm getting older now. So it's like old now. Also, yeah, is this the first time you've seen the pink hair? I think I got it done. How long ago was it now? A couple weeks back. When I had that day off on Friday. The long hair appointment. And I kind of impulsively decide. No, it's just all it's all pink. It was like a 7-hour appointment. Not to go pink, because I did have lighter hair. That could take a pigmented pink, but I wanted to lighten some highlights in it anyway, and then do the pink, and then also do a smoothing treatment. So I was there, but yeah, I haven't done the actual full colored hair in a while, so it makes me happy. It's just up there. What does that mean, north and upwards? Yeah, I know the colored hair is not for everybody. I'm aware it don't pass the ugly test, but, yeah, I really liked, keeping it dyed throughout college, and I meant to keep it, blonde for a while, because because we were red before, right? Once you lift from red to blonde, that's a very long process. That took like a year. So I'm like, I should sit at blonde for a while and make it worth my time. But we've had blonde for like 2 years, I realized. We've done tints of pink, we've done rose gold, but I was like, wait a minute, it's been a while since I've actually done fantasy color, and I'm like, I think I've waited long enough. I'll probably add more streaks of blonde to it. My next hair appointment's on Halloween. I'll probably add more streaks of blonde into it for like the holiday season. This vicinity, is it here? I hope it's here. I hope it's here. Woo. How my face gets red. Oh, I just need to adjust my lighting a bit. That is partially in turn to the fact that I just need to update my camera and stuff. Actually, should I take Luigi this way? He can handle it, Come on, it's too late now. You gotta go. Keep going. You got it. Stop. Yeah, swim the shore. You've got this. He's actually big brain. One moment. I didn't know they could drown. In my defense, I did not know drowning was something on the table. I haven't had a horse drown before, but now I know. He'll come back. Wait, he respawned up there. Oh no. I don't want him to respawn up there. He's not supposed to respawn up there. I wish there was a shrine just a little closer to this, because how the hell am I supposed to get back to my horse now? I can get to this. But yeah, I know there's like I know a lot of people do what, like, color things for like their outfits and stuff, to be like, these are the colors you should never have, and these are the colors that fit you. And I do think that's cool. I do think color theory is very important. But also, I don't want to restrict myself from doing certain colors and be like, oh well, it makes me look extra ugly, it makes me look extra washed out, so I'm gonna be picky about it. That's just not really who I am. If I see something cool, I just consume it. But part of the reason I got a really pigmented pink is I'm also going to stretch out the time I have between appointments more, because hair appointments are expensive. But I also want to keep doing more of them. Again, Luigi, again! He's not looking at us right now. Let's go, let's go. He forgot about us. Let's go! Oh, shoot! So my hope is that this will be able— What is he doing? My hope is that, Oh, he on— No! God! We would have made it. I don't know why Luigi just decided to stop and kill himself. Oh wait, we missed the korok. My bad. We gotta go back. Just eat some mushrooms, Link. You're good, you're good, you're good. But yeah, my hope is that this will— and already some pieces are starting to fade back to a rose gold. I think that's what I actually think of when I think of hair color, is what is this going— You're joking. What is this going to fade to? Oh wait, this is exactly where we needed to go. So this will fade to probably still very pigmented, but a bit more of either a bubblegum pink or a rose gold pink underneath. So that's all good with me. Don't— stop it, stop it, stop it! You're so annoying. Actually, we haven't beat Flynn. We are gonna do a boss run at some point for the 100% as well. But I don't feel like doing it today. Shouldn't play the funny horse game on the charity stream. Oh, definitely not. But I do think we are gonna play it next month. It seems like I don't think anyone's gonna shadow drop stuff now that Silk Song's coming out so soon. So it seems like we'll have a few weeks in between. I'll be out this weekend, but we'll do Elden Ring stuff the following weekend. And then we'll have a bit of time before we jump into Blocktober stuff, and then when Pokemon Legends comes out later in October. So I think we'll have time to play the Funny Horse Girl game, but probably not on the charity stream. We'll see how addicted to it I potentially get. There are just no shrines over here. This is disgusting. Actually, maybe we teleport back and we get another horse real quick. Actually, let's go here. Let's go to a stable. Rip. We'll bring Luigi back again. We'll bring him back again. Yeah, it is both a combination of funny and sad because it's like, aw man, like, it is devastating to be like, whenever a really huge game, like, just look at poor Horizon, the Horizon franchise, even they're certainly not indie, but how those games have been overlooked because they keep releasing with Breath of the Wild and then with Elden Ring, like not even just other big games, but other big open world games, direct competitors to them. They've released on like the same time window. But one thing is usually whenever the fun thing to keep in mind is usually whenever games are like, oh yeah, there's a big game coming out we're going to delay, it's not just out of fear for like competition, it's usually because the developers want to take time off and play the big release as well. Like I remember I think some people might have took time off for Elden Ring at my first games job. But I remember certainly I took time off for Tears of the Kingdom, and we ended up getting... They kind of put us through some stuff. So we ended up getting like a free day off in addition, but this was like the added on to the weekend. I already took off like that Friday, I think, for Tears of the Kingdom, and then I think the following Friday or the following Monday, I forget which, but they gave us an extra day off, and everyone's like, so we're all using this to play Tears of the Kingdom, right? It was just kind of universally known, like, yeah. I think my favorite response has been Peak's update being like, yeah, we know you're gonna drop this and go to Silksong in 2 weeks. They're like, we know. It's understandable. Oh wait, let me sleep first since we don't have... Since we're on death's door. Y'all find this beb, please. Ooh, half off. Yeah, what does the horse god have to say to me? I'm sure it's something lovely and very kind and understanding. Well, that's boring. I know he's hungry for food. I know he's hungry. That was a weird dream. The horse god's like, I hungry. I've known that. Oh, I get a reward. What's the reward? What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? 5 sleepover tickets. I always forget to use them. Okay, I must be past the part where you get actual, like, decent upgrades now. Is Beetle here? Beetle! I need arrows. I don't want to scare you though, Sometimes if you, like, rush up to him too quickly, you scare him and it breaks my heart. I'm like, oh. Take them all. I'll take them all. Alright, well, now we have to recruit a new horse to the cause. Since Luigi kind of bit the dust. That's okay. I'm not gonna register a new horse, though. Okay, I think Chad, Nato, and Cheetos, they're too beefy to actually be able to carry anything. Does anyone have a good... Big Boy has a good pull. Butters has a good pull. Bubbly. Actually, Butters... Speaking of horses that die a lot, Butters, you want to step out yet? Oh, we gave Butters drip! Do we have the monster bridle yet? Oh, we do, but it doesn't really look good. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Look at the drip, Butters! Damn! Damn! Or... that's the thing I'm saying about the saddle. Because we have the drip, we can't have the towing harness. You know, I don't think... there's not a lot of traveling koroks around here. There's like one. So we'll keep Butters dripped out. I'm sure they'll be fine. You got a Switch too? Let's go. What games are you gonna play first on it? My recommendations for anyone getting a Switch 2 is, if you're able to, definitely get the Mario Kart World bundle, because it is a phenomenal game. Just not worth 80-90 bucks, but it is definitely worth the 50 it's valued at in the bundle. And then, Butters, I can't see. I see your drip, Butters. They ate the offering. Butter. Oh, and I stole the other one. We gotta go. Butters, that's mad disrespectful. People died here, Butters. Jesus. Contain yourself. Well, I guess I'll be right back. I think this next korok's a little out of the way. But yeah, I think Mario Kart World bundled is good, and then Donkey Kong is a pretty phenomenal platform. I think I really do like Donkey Kong Bonanza more than Odyssey. I didn't hate Odyssey. I played it super fast, like the day I got it. I think it was like, was that the day I got my Switch 1? Yeah, it might have been, and I just like absolutely was so excited to play it and loved it. But Bonanza's truly, I think, the team's starting to really shine and come into their own. But yeah, Pokemon, I'm excited for Pokemon. And yeah, it seems like all of the Switch 1 gen era Pokemons, they run a lot. People are saying like Scarlet and Violet especially feel like brand new games. But that all of the Switch 1 era games feel they run a lot better on the Switch 2. And then Kirby's always a good one. And Gerbo, I have my little Kerbo plush that I got in Epcot up there. He just chilling. Hi, Fluli, how are you? Yeah, I hope we get... I know there's rumors that there'll be a September Nintendo Direct. As usual, if there are, and I'm able to react to them, then, we shall do so. But also, it's hard to tell with Nintendo Direct rumors, because I think we've hit a point where people just, like, say rumors about Nintendo Direct. It's happening, like, every day, and then when they're right, they're like, I told you all. Like, that happened with the Switch 2. People were saying that for, like, almost a decade. Like, as soon as the Switch 1 came out, they're like, when's Switch 2 happening? It's gonna happen, you guys. And now that it's here, they're like, I told you all along. Yeah, hopefully we get a release date soon, because I definitely want to know too. I'm playing that as well. But since they talked about it at the third party, like the partner direct, I don't know if they talk about it again at a regular Nintendo Direct, but my hope is that yes, they would. But they might not. We might be waiting a little longer. Bacon and sausage. Oh, that sounds delicious. I could go for a breakfast sandwich. We got nothing in the house. Except I bought a lot of like cheap ramen noodle packs, so I do have those. Okay, and I forgot a korok up by the bridge. Or actually, I have. Well, I saved some pasta sauce. I've eaten like pasta for dinner for like. It's about to be 3 nights in a row that I've had actually the exact same food schedule, which usually drives me crazy. But you know what? It's it's the last meals before the grocery trip. I gotta use up what we have. I gotta get it. Oh wait, this is a different bridge. What bridge is this? I remember for a while in college, me and my roommates had like a brief obsession. I say brief. I think we still have it sometimes. Why does he doesn't dive sometimes? It drives me crazy. But yeah, we would make like bacon, egg, and cheeses all the time. We would order them all the time, and then the year we had like an apartment and a kitchen, it's like, wait a minute, we can make bacon, egg, and cheese. And now that I'm talking about it, I think I want to. I think they have like a bacon substitute at the store. Sure, they've got to have a plant-based bacon substitute. Dang it! I need a bacon, egg, and cheese now. I feel the memories rushing back to me. I need it. I have to get bagels anyway, because I still have some, like, cream cheese from the last trip. I need to eat before going out of town. I also need to raid the store and see if they have any. I'm sure they have pumpkin spice stuff now. I've seen everywhere's got their pumpkin spice and fall menus out now. I'm still upset because nowhere by me's doing like any of the apple drinks. That I was like a big fan of Starbucks apple macchiato. They don't have the apple syrup. Dunkin's doing like cereal milk, which I respect, but also they didn't jump on the apple train. None of the local places are doing it. I even checked 7 Brew and Dutch Bros, even though I don't have them near me yet, just to see if maybe one day in the future they don't have it. So in short, I am going to be making my own apple syrup in the coming weeks. Next time I go out to the orchard near us, I'm just gonna make it myself. I've ended up on the side of TikTok that gives like a lot of good recipes, but the only problem with it is sometimes people are like snobby about the recipes. They're like, why would you ever go out to eat anywhere else when you could just make everything from scratch at home? It's so simple. You just need 20 ingredients, and you need to set 5 hours of time aside a day. It's real easy. Why don't people do this more? If you don't, you're lazy and you should perish. And it's like, I just want to occasionally make coffee syrup. I'm not doing that every day. So that is the one down. I found myself on like the side too far into recipe TikTok where everyone's snobby and there's drama about it, and I'm like, I just want to see what people are putting in their lattes, man. I just want to see. I want to take a peek. But yeah, you guys will be proud. It's not. I don't have pumpkin spice creamer in here right now. No, no, no. It is peppermint mocha though. Merry Christmas. That's not a joke. It's not a joke either. It is peppermint mocha. Last time we went to the store, I had actually, the reason I didn't get it is I had actually gone to the store for a coffee related trip like the week prior, so I was like full up on coffee things. I just needed an extra bottle of like regular creamer. Ow, God, oh my. Do you mind? He minded. Homing cart shield? What is that gonna do in a fight, man? But yeah, I had already gotten some pumpkin spice stuff. But I was teasing my boyfriend about it. I'm like, I'm gonna get more pumpkin stuff, and he's very much a pumpkin in October person, not in August. So I'm like, I'm gonna get pumpkin stuff. He's like, okay, and it pained him. So I got something better, and I'm like, I didn't get pumpkin. I got peppermint mocha, and he's like, how did you find that? He's like, what? How is there peppermint mocha stuff? He's like, it's August. I'm like, no, it's Christmas. Though in reality, I think they just like have a ton of peppermint mocha stuff. I think they like overstock that to hell in my area. Like it almost feels like it's year round. Like I've never seen it. It's not expired or anything, but I've never seen it like out of stock near me. It's always like the same amount in supply. But yeah, if I see pumpkin spice creamer tonight, I am gonna fold. I am gonna fold. I also need to try I'm going to try out the Chobani creamers, because that's what I've been using in the lattes, just tiny bits of that, because they're smaller cartons. They're smaller N64 cartridges. But yeah, they're in smaller amounts, and I think they work best in lattes rather than just on its own as a creamer. Where did Butters go? Oh, Butters is over here. Come here, Butters. We got places to go. Come here. Oh my gosh. Someone shot a laser beam at us. I'm gone. I was gonna make a nice latte this morning, but the one cup I like to use specifically for it, like, wasn't dry. It was, like, sitting up the wrong way in the, like, drying rack, so it, like, wasn't fully dry, so I just looked at it, I'm like... I also woke up late, so I'm like... I'm just gonna make a regular coffee. I'm like, I'm not awake enough. I know the solution would be just put a paper towel in it and dry it yourself, Emily. I know. 8 AM, Emily was not thinking like that, though. I was like, what do I do? So I probably couldn't. Actually, who am I kidding? I could have still made a latte. My brain prioritizes weird things. Can I make a latte? Yes, I can. Can I dry a single cup to make a latte in? No. I can't. That's too much. But I'll just talk about all the pumpkin drinks and like fall drinks. I haven't actually gotten any. I like stayed right on budget for the month. I'm just off by like, I'm under budget by I think like $8, which that is the price of a drink. So part of me's like, let me make it exact and go treat myself. But I'm like, let me wait till the paycheck comes in. Let me practice being financially smarty and just let the paycheck roll in. and just withhold, and then I can just buy a bunch of drinks throughout September and October. I'm like, but let me budget this appropriately now. So you'll probably see me with some next week, but I swear I can only line these up from the top. It upsets me. I'm just trying to figure out what place to do first, because I want to try a lot of combinations of the new cereal milk stuff at Dunkin'. But I do want to just try everyone's pumpkin spice, including like the local places. Do like a run of those for them. That's why I need 2 months of pumpkin stuff, so I can try all of them. It's very important work I do. I usually like to get drinks whenever I have to run errands in the morning, or like before a stream first. Then I'll be like, well, I'm out and I'm gonna do a stream anyway, I might as well grab a drink. Proceed downwards. Where? Oh, I see it. This one should be really easy. Do we go? Yeah, let's cross over here. As long as I see the other korok right there, so let's go get it. But yeah, I think next time I'll need to run errands will be for when I get some of my prescriptions refilled, but they're like waiting. I think they kind of messed with my die. Oh, I accidentally knocked out all the targets too. I didn't know I could just use the scepters on those. I did, I guess, but I didn't think about it while korok collecting. That's good to know. Oh, we need to grab one of waifu's toes. Where is she? Let's go grab her toes. Respectfully, but I need them to upgrade my armor. Money grinding? I think that's the place I like to money grind a lot in Pokemon X. I remember just being there constantly. And it was always for clothes. Also, hello, Flames. It's a Zelda day indeed. I've been trying so hard to 100% this. But we're getting there on the Koroks. We're getting there. I'm trying to do all the easier Korok today because I was raging too much on Sunday's stream. But yeah, we'll Korok collect for another like 15 minutes, and then we'll end the morning with a round of Mario Kart World Knockout Tour. We had a good winning streak. We won 2 online knockout tours back to back. And then, I think last week we got eliminated in the very first round. So it goes how it goes. Oh, there's some more Koroks this way we missed. Yeah, we did do all the shrines. I do recommend if anyone's 100%ing 1, if you have a Switch 2, get the Switch 2 version and use Zelda Notes, absolutely. But 2, definitely start with shrines and towers and light routes. You'll just get so many resources. Like, having this many hearts means I usually don't get one shot. usually being the key word. It do happen still sometimes. But there's a chance it won't. Where's... Oh my god, I left Butters all the way over there. Oh, I didn't even think about there might be koroks on the Great Plateau. We'll get those another time. We'll make our way back north. A nap is perfect. I want a nap. I got work. The part of working remotely and having like flex time where it's like you can work whatever hours you want, just as long as you still put in at least 40 a week, which is nice. So I think sometimes everywhere I've worked remotely with like flex time policies actually has been like, as long as you're like present during core hours and meetings, if you like need to take a nap, some people take a nap in the middle of their day and do like 4 hours at the start, 4 hours at the end. So I have considered that. But also I know napping too much would just absolutely shatter my schedule. I know this because that's what college life was like. I'd be like, I have a break between classes. I'm gonna sleep. And then I'd be like, what happened to class? Where did class go? And that second... I think especially the year I lived in an apartment, like, if I went back to my apartment, you had to like take the bus to get to the actual main campus in my apartment. If I went back to my apartment between like a morning class and an evening class, that evening class never saw me. Never. I was always like, I'll just, it's not that long of a bus ride, I'll be back. No. Those afternoon classes never saw me. Sometimes the morning classes never saw me. I know school just started back up for y'all. A lot of y'all. Go to class. Go to class. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Floaty. Get some sleep. Get lots of eep. Yeah, go to school, I will say in college I did kind of skip a lot of like the general classes, but that's because I was either okay with getting a lower grade in those classes, I already made my peace with it, or I kind of already knew the material, and just had to take the general classes just cause. So I will say, especially for whatever, don't skip all your classes in college, especially for what you're majoring in. It'd be like, oh yeah, skipping a general class, I might as well just skip these like really important classes for my major too. Do not do that. If you're, especially you're paying to go to college, you can pick and choose the classes that mean the most to you and focus on those. I mean, it is your money at the end of the day, but a lot of times, especially by senior year, if I was missing a class or like falling behind in one class, it was because I was trying to put focus into like my portfolio and to attending my games classes and to try to build up stuff that did help me get into the industry. If I skipped every single class, if I skipped any of my games classes though, oh, that man did. Then that wouldn't have happened to me. Oh, how'd I do that? a voice memory. What you got to say? Ooh, many guardians attack this place. Most of the soldiers normally stationed here had already been deployed to other regions. The few that remained fought bravely, though were ill-equipped to deal with. Oh, there's a lot. So people were just abandoned here, huh? That's crazy. I do like that some of these voice memos, I know they did voice memos for the stuff in— just let me grab this stuff! For some of the areas in Breath of the Wild as well have Zelda memories, but I think those Zelda memories are supposed to be pre-Calamity, because they're like her recording in the Sheikah slate. I haven't listened to enough of them to know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are. So to hear these memories post-Calamity, I do like that they're kind of, she has some memories talking not only about the events of like Tears of the Kingdom, but also about the time gap and also about what was going on during Breath of the Wild as well. To kind of fill all those narrative gaps. Which I really like the voice memos. I do wish they were integrated into the main game a bit more. Or like at all. Because they're really impressive, but having to like have the Switch 2 edition and then having to use your phone to listen to them, that is kind of a shame. But I hope them being received well lets Nintendo more know that we want more stuff like that. I think people have been very clear about wanting stronger dungeons and stronger story details with the next Link and Zelda. My hope before Echoes of Wisdom came out was that we got another like more classic Zelda, and now that that's come out, I'm like, well, I got my wish. So my next hope is I do hope we get a bit of a— I want it to still be open world, honestly. I know that's gonna upset a lot of people, but I think it's too big of a success to fully cut out open world. But I do want it to have stronger dungeons. I want it to be a darker tone also. I do want it to not be the focus. I want them to have open world, but Breath of the Wild's like, it's open world survival. Tears of the Kingdom, it's like crafting open world. I want the open world to serve a different purpose. And I would want that purpose to be dungeons and story. They're present, and I do like and defend the dungeons and story in these games, but it's not the strongest aspect, and it was not the main focus for sure. So I really hope we get a darker take. There's been a big Twilight Princess kind of renaissance, I feel, over the past few years, where people have really— I think it's because like the vocal group online are the people that grew up with either Twilight Princess or Twilight Princess HD. And they'll probably release it on the GameCube expansion pack at some point. I know some people are like, we need a Twilight Princess sequel, or something in the child timeline, and I don't want them to think like that, as much as I would. If they do announce a Twilight Princess 2, I will be there screaming and crying, make no mistake, but I do like when Nintendo just surprises us with original stories. So I'm hoping we get something a little darker. A mature rating would be crazy. I'd be like obsessed with that. But I don't think they would do that for Zelda right now, so maybe just another teen rated one would be pretty cool. I want to have darker visuals and story and tone, but not exactly the same as Twilight Princess. I think combining like what they've learned from the open world games with that darker setting, I think that could be something really special. But if they surprise me with something like cartoony, something we've never seen before in Zelda, I'll be just as happy. Probably happiest if it's something that I just can't predict at all. But if I had to make the pitch, I'd be like, especially since they kind of go in generations anyway, Switch 2 is really building off of stuff that the Switch 1 kind of reinvented the wheel for a lot of franchises. Switch 2 then is like building upon that. So it makes sense, like, so many people Breath of the Wild was their first Zelda game. So like take a lot of things, keep it similar, but make it darker, and then sprinkle in the things from the other Zelda games that people really liked gameplay wise. Add that back into the mix to appeal to longtime fans. But I like when Zelda games kind of, or even just like stuff like Mario and other franchises, I like when they go in these eras where they kind of age up and mature with the audience. I think I'm going the wrong way. Cause yeah, I guess Breath of the Wild 2017, it's crazy to say, but there were some people that were kids, kids playing Breath of the Wild that are now like teenagers, maybe young adults. And they're like, yeah, that was my childhood game, but now I'm an adult and I crave something a bit darker. So I hope they make something a bit darker for that. The reason that wasn't my... Oh, I missed it. The reason that wasn't my go-to first was I was like, I don't want them to fully abandon, like, the more classic Zelda approach and the cute style, especially, like, after Link's Awakening remake came out. I didn't want them to just, like, abandon that and be like, oh, well, people want darker stuff now, and we have, like, the Breath of the Wild style, so we just aren't gonna do classic Zelda ever again. But since we got Echoes of Wisdom, and since that and Link's Awakening have been well received, and have done phenomenally from a critic standpoint, I'm like, classic Zelda probably, it's like they have a separate team for that now, so it's probably not going anywhere, which makes me happy. So now that I know that, I'm like, okay. Give us teen-rated Zelda again. Let's spice it up again. Let me get one more Korok seed and then we will swap into Mario Kart stuff. This dude. Every day with this dude. We let him out. I'm gonna let him out and just whatever happens, happens. There we go. You're fine, you're fine. See ya. All in a day's work. I'm just too cool. Alright, you know what? That's the perfect place to call that for the day. We aren't quite done before work here. Actually, what's our percentage now for Koroks? We started at 74. 78? Ooh, got 4% done in an hour and a half? That's pretty good. I am gonna keep working on this off stream once I finish up this next video essay, so hopefully we either finish up Koroks next week or we're really close. I don't think it will take more than a couple more weeks. But yeah, once we finish up Koroks, I want to focus on map completion first. If, let's say, Hyrule Warriors came out this year, and did come out like November, December, then that's obviously getting very close. So I want to bare minimum 100% the map for this game, and then we could put down the playthrough and I would be content with it. If we have time to do a little bit more in 100% other categories, I would like to as well. But bare minimum, 100% the map stuff. So we will be like cave hunting and location hunting after this, most likely, and doing some side quests as well. But yeah, that being said, let's see how brutal Mario Kart is today. Will we live? Probably not. Let me remove korok collecting from the title stuff. Here we go. Oh, I forgot I got Cataquack. Well, we also lost this Cataquack, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to bench him. Who's got aura? Who do we still need stuff for? I think Mario, Yoshi, Toad. Peach has like one more outfit, actually. I think my parents have already, they've had it for less amount of time than I have. They have already almost, God, they didn't use a turn signal. Used it for, but yeah, they don't have like every character and costume unlocked except for 2, I think they said. Which is insanity to me. But hey, good for them. I haven't been here before. I missed that. We'll never see it again. Okay, moon rally. Let's focus. Let's lock it. Actually, was that mostly NPCs? The NPCs in this game are like unbelievably difficult for no reason. No. Why did I do that? Because I'm big brain, that's why. I wanted to reset my items. I thought he had a mega mushroom. I forgot Wario's just built like that. Wario's just huge like that. Oh my. He's too powerful. Yes, we got her last outfit. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is real cute. Oh no. 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 Ah. That's okay. We made it. We made it. That got real scary for a moment. We were right there. And I missed the item. Oh my god. My gosh, how long are they giant mode back there? Here we go. Woo! Only insane plays. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I heard them try to use that behind me. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead! Oh! Tried to kill me. Mario did not like being friend zoned. Oh! Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky. Actually, I don't really want to be in first right now, you know? So I should just let them— oh, that hit somebody back there. I should really just pace myself and let them deal with this. We're just taking a drive up here. Yeah, that was cool, that was cool. We're just taking a drive. Nice try. Nice try. Oh, I would have gotten a star there. No. No, miss me with that. Swoop unlocked! Let's go! We got swoop! Oh, hell yeah. What happened to Mario? Where'd they go? Oh, because there's a blue shell. I see, I see. Max coins, let's go. It's like, it's been too quiet for too long, you know? I feel uneasy. I think that's an NPC back there. Which is somehow scarier than the online player. Yeah. I missed every item there. What am I doing? Oh. We're gonna have to sacrifice her outfit. We're gonna have to do a wardrobe change. No, I didn't time the boost. You! Never in my life have I seen a driver such as that. What was that? Yeah, we're doing too well right now, so it's probably not gonna end well for us. I don't feel safe. Okay, top four. Where is everybody? Okay, let's just go as fast as possible. Just book it. Keep like looking over to make sure there's not like a blue shell on the map. Oh, that Mario player's gone. No. Is this this is the easiest first I've ever gotten on Knockout Tour. We're back. We're so back. I'm the best gamer in the world. It was like all, was there just one other player that, okay, two, okay, yeah. Yeah, there were just 4 other players, that might be it. Usually the NPCs are more difficult though. The AI is like just insane. Maybe it feels like they nerfed it a bit. But then again, all the other players got knocked out like really early. I'll take it. A win is a win. A win is a win. I'm taking it. If it was too easy, it would have been all real people in the last lap. But it wasn't. It was me. Okay. Whew, energy boost out of the way. I will be signing off now, folks. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all got a good start to your morning. I'm going to be streaming again on Friday morning for our game dev stream, and then after that I will be out of town for the weekend, taking a long weekend for Labor Day to go visit some folks. So yeah, no weekend streams, also no morning Insoy stream on Monday. We will resume the following week, but I will still be on the road, so no streams for next few days after that. If you are subscribed to the channel, you will get early access to the first draft of this video essay I'm working on, and if you are not, or if you're just following the channel, or if you are following on YouTube, then I will have an Elden Ring compilation up for you guys over the long weekend. So I hope you guys look forward to those videos. And then yeah, when I'm back from the long weekend, we will be back on another Wednesday, so in a week. But hopefully I'll see some of y'all for that game dev stream, just more art pass work on Friday. But if I don't, I hope you all have a good rest of your week and weekend, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.